Candyland Studio presents Purely Poetry.
The blood surges from a sudden void into arms and legs, betrayed by their sustainer. Wild-eyed and wired, my body screams obscenities at me, vicious and unrelenting. Chasm walls of jagged flesh fall deep below the line cut by love's shadow, deep below the light of understanding. My heart, once filled with gifts and gentle words, now lies vacant, like a tomb robbed and defiled by the unholy. I reach to soothe the raw and ragged. I reach to piece together fragments. My arm will only carry my fingers far enough to embrace the smooth, hard glass that holds the liquid destroyer of truth, the 100-proof arsonist of pain. I drink to forget to remember what it feels like. I drink to feel the burn in my belly. I drink to find deliverance from the kingdom of earth. My body ripples like a reflection on a puddle in the street. Molten numbness melts the red shards within. My spirit floats somewhere beneath my feet. And I'm safe inside a drunken man, safe behind cell bars of I don't have to care anymore, safe with my viscous thoughts in my cotton body. I give thanks to my Yukon Jack, and I curse the day I met her.
Good.
This is the poem I was talking about that I was the rebuttal to the monster poet guy. And it's titled To All the Poets. That's close enough. Right there. Don't utter another step closer. Don't speak another inch deeper into my life. The strings of my harp already drone the pitch of your tune, and as fierce as the grip of my fingers, I cannot stop their sympathetic song. For in your words, I hear my own gasping as I probe the wounds thrust by love's hooded warrior, or feel the familiar anguish from my still oozing scars of boundaries not respected, my burning loneliness from boundaries not expected. You speak my raging tears and silent fears. All are the seeds. All are seeds with dandelion wings. Strap your voice to the wind. Let it scatter your burden across the broadest valleys to the rarefied heights of the wisest white-haired mountains. Let your salty tears dissolve in the deepest ocean currents. They are your offering on the altar of living, a sacrament, not to God or Lucifer, but to life yourself. Broadest, highest, deepest being, feeling. There will come a day when I too will walk closely beside my own aching moment, arm around my own shoulder, instead of turning my eyes away from one of God's children, as if my pain were a contagion that would contaminate instead of deepen my being. For when I learn to dive my deepest darkness, fins I will have by night, but by day they will be wings of enormous span, and I will soar in skies of azure and gold, basking in the sun.
Clap very loud so you know this every day. Pardon? We never clap very loudly. So.
Okay. Well,
That was good. I'm Lucas, by the way.
oh, my name's Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Marjorie.
How are you?
Good. You.
So, I have another poem I wanted to share. This is another rebuttal poem, actually. One week, a poet came into the local reading and really was putting down the men's movement, which I kind of think is a good thing. So I went home with my pen and paper and scribbled this down and came back the next week and got a reputation for the guy, the poet who likes to hug other men. So anyway, title of it is Men. 50 men sit with awkward legs, a lacework of limbs that capture fire, crackling bright, pale skins glowing orange against the forest night. 50 men thumping on their boutique drums, 40 of them in rhythm. An effervescent din escapes beyond the shadow veil, yet is forgiven by the earthbound clouds of leafy, silent knowing. Great green pillows for the sleepy, silken air. 50 men beat their questions to this living sylvan witness. Who was that man who gave his life providing? Who is this child I sometimes glimpse in passing? What's behind the face I see when I am shaving? 50 men leaving uniformly separate lives of gray suit wandering in glass and concrete mazes, of punch clock and blue shirt slowly fading. Strangers bear their children, yet rebuke them for their strangeness. Something, everything wrong with this picture. Don't be a sissy. Big boys don't cry. Tough it out, son. Always be in control, and you'll come out on top. Always come out on top. Come out on top. Stuff it down deep. Every mother's son taught this non-communication. 50 men coming out of isolation. Slap me on the back with winking gym room put down. I'll get you even better. Just don't let your touching linger. I'm no fag and I'm not some homophobic. Just don't let your touching linger. Something's wrong with this picture. 50 men coming out of isolation, fledgling rhythm on their drums in the language of the forest. Greenest gods of gentle nature speak their wisdom in soft murmurs. 50 men learn to listen to the whisper of the trees.